Good morning, YouTube. I'm Factz. I'm doing a deep condition, get my hair together, guys. So I will not have the camera on during the broadcast. About to put this on my head. Let's see how many people I can get in here this morning. Good morning from Atlanta. I'm trying to get a few more people in here before I start my discussion. I'm trying to get a few more people in here before I start my discussion. If you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. Good morning from Atlanta, Georgia. If you can hear me, please put a 1 in the chat. Trying to give time for some people to come in. Start my discussion. Okay, I'm going to start, then I'm going to take a break. And let some people come in. It's another successful Saturday. When to obtain a mental health evaluation and or a psychological evaluation. You should obtain a mental health evaluation if you experience persistent emotional or behavior changes lasting more than a few weeks, or if mental health symptoms such as depression, anxiety, or altered sleep patterns begin to interfere with your ability to work, attend school, or manage daily relationships. I'm saying it again. You should obtain a mental evaluation if you experience persistent emotional or behavior changes lasting more than a few weeks, or if mental health symptoms such as depression, anxiety, or altered sleep patterns begin to interfere with your ability to work, attend school, or manage daily relationships. Crisis Let me go back. A mental health evaluation is also necessary in the following situations: crisis or feelings that you do not want to be here any longer. If you are experiencing thoughts of self harm or a severe mental health crisis, trauma, or loss, following a recent traumatic event, severe loss, or if dealing with new distressing thoughts. Unexplained physical symptoms. When experiencing physical issues like a racing heart, dizziness, or chronic pain that doctors cannot trace to a physical cause. Substance abuse. If you are struggling with drug or alcohol use or addictive behaviors. Pre-surgical requirements. Many medical procedures such as bariatric surgery or spinal cord stimulator implants require a pre-surgical psychological assessment. Legal and educational needs. Evaluations are often requested for child custody disputes, competency hearings, or to determine eligibility for special education services. Your local primary care doctor is often the best first step. They can conduct an initial mental health assessment and refer you to a licensed counselor, psychologist, or psychiatrist. I'm read that again. Good morning. I'm Factz from Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm discussing when to obtain a mental health evaluation. Your local primary care doctor is often the best first step. They can conduct an initial mental health assessment and refer you to a licensed counselor, psychologist, or psychiatrist. If you are looking to prepare for an appointment or explore care options in the Atlanta area, you can use online directories like Psychology Today Therapy to find and compare local mental health professionals near you. Okay. This is insight on how to manage your triggers. Identify and track. Keep a log of your reactions. Note exactly what happened, where you were, and what your specific physical or emotional symptoms were. Practice grounding. If you find yourself slipping into an overwhelming psychological emotional state, use the 5 4 3 2 1 technique to pull yourself back to the present. Acknowledge 5 things you can see. 4, you can touch. 3, you can hear. 2, you can smell. And 1, you can taste. I'm going to say that again. Practice grounding. If you find yourself slipping into an overwhelming physical or emotional state, use the 5 4 3 2 1 technique to pull yourself back to the present. Acknowledge 5 things you can see. 4, you can touch. 3, you can hear. 2, you can smell. And 1, you can taste. 3, limit exposure. If a specific digital channel, person, or environment causes unnecessary harm to your mental health, give yourself permission to step away. I'm going to say that again. 3, limit exposure. If a specific digital channel, person, or environment causes unnecessary harm to your mental health, give yourself permission to step away. Now, I'm going to say this. Me personally, yes, the internet can be a big impact on your mental health. However, I do believe that awareness and knowing what's going on in the world is highly effective. So, you use your discretion. And also be aware of your surroundings and, this world, the world around you. So be informed and somewhat intact with the happenings and or news in this world, while you're also guarding your heart. Now, I'm going to move on to a poem After the poem, I'm going to give you a little more insight on mental health. This is short poetry with facts. The wilderness. Are you in the wilderness? I am and have been at different times in my life. We will be stuck in it until we get it right. The wilderness is where few want to live. We often wonder if we have anything left to give. You might feel abandoned or unable to find your way. But when we look to Jesus, the sun shines yet another day. See, it's here we discover who we really are. No matter what you heard, reach for the stars. The wilderness will find you because experience is just the past behind you. Poem. For more content, check out my platform, check out my content. Okay, let me go grab this other poem. The devil don't want you happy. There are times in our life when things don't go our way and we go astray. Neglected, rejected, abused, misunderstood. Wanted to cry out but didn't know if you should. There are things we could have avoided as if our minds weren't distorted. However, I'm reaping a harvest. You know, the one God promised me. Yes, I'm taking back what the devil stole from me. We tell our children about Jesus. In addition, did you inform them about the devil? How he can use you, confuse you, and destroy you? Knowledge is power. The children are our future. Don't let them down. Jesus Christ is the only one perfect and will always be around. Is God pleased with your walk? Or is it all talk? Love covers a multitude of sin. Give your life to Jesus. Just let him in. Poem. Okay. More insight on mental health. A mental health or nervous breakdown. A nervous breakdown is a period of extreme stress where a person cannot function in daily life, often characterized by intense anxiety, depression, social withdrawal, and physical symptoms like insomnia or fatigue. Common signs include unexplained mood swings, inability to manage daily tasks, panic attacks, and feelings of hopelessness. A mental or nervous breakdown. Key signs of a mental breakdown. Emotional symptoms: high anxiety, panic attacks, depression, sudden mood swings, irritability, and feeling hopeless or helpless. Numb. Behavior changes: withdrawing from friends and family, skipping work or responsibilities, neglecting personal hygiene, and loss of interest in activities. Physical symptoms: chronic fatigue, insomnia or extreme sleeping, headaches, digestive issues, and a racing heart. Cognitive issues: extreme difficulty concentrating, racing thoughts, paranoia, or flashbacks of trauma. I'm going to read that again. Cognitive issues: extreme difficulty concentrating, racing thoughts, paranoia, or flashbacks of trauma. These are key signs of a mental breakdown and or a nervous breakdown. This information and insight have been brought to you by me, Factz, via research. I will be posting insight on a balanced life. Have a blessed, successful Saturday. This have been real conversation and quality content with facts. Have a blessed day.